This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Welcome to your Sunday, and what a cool idea. The folks at Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery highlighting local businesses, as November 25th is Small Business Saturday, and so for the last week or so and for this week, they're going to be highlighting small businesses across the area. And a couple of days ago, they highlighted Dr. Don's Weather, and I appreciate that. And we highlight Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery as well, because these folks have got some delicious food up there. The scenery is fantastic on beautiful Lake Wedowee. And exciting news coming up in the spring, we're going to do a live event at Boondocks. That's right, Dr. Don's Weather will be set up at Boondocks, and we're going to be broadcasting live, enjoying some great food, talking to all the folks that work there at Boondocks, and hopefully you'll make your plans to come hang out and have a fun day with us. We don't have a date picked out just yet, but it will take place sometime in the spring when the weather turns a little better and we can get out and sit on the veranda and enjoy the beautiful scenery there at Lake Wedowee. So I'll be looking for that. In the meantime, you need to hang out with the folks at Boondocks. Be sure and tell them Dr. Don sent you. They can handle all of your catering needs as well. So you want to get in touch with them at 256-357-4039. Boondocks at 2201 Highway 431 in Wedowee, Alabama. Also, Jamie Dukas has got you covered with your insurance. You got to scan that QR code, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie at 256-831-7770 to find out how much money Jamie Dukas can save you with Alpha Insurance. Head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's free, and make sure you click that little bell so that when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. We won't have to deal with severe weather today, probably most of tomorrow, but tomorrow night into Tuesday, we could have some severe weather issues. I got a lot to show you coming up, so stay with us. Today, though, you got to go out into Nebraska, Oklahoma, northern Texas to find any severe weather threats. But then as we head on into the remainder of the weekend, this is Sunday, we're looking at a slight risk of severe weather across a good chunk of Mississippi, Louisiana, up into southern Arkansas, and back over eastern Texas. Marginal risk. West Alabama, north Mississippi, up into central Arkansas, back into central Texas. That is on Sunday, and all of that will be moving our way on Monday and into Tuesday. A significant weather system will influence our weather on Monday and Tuesday, and we have a great chance of rain on the way, which we need significantly. Then on Monday, we see that marginal risk of severe weather. This would be probably noonish through late afternoon Monday and into the overnight. Basically from about maybe Prattville south, and then from the state line at Mississippi all the way over to the state line at Georgia, and then down in South Alabama. Now, that does make it up to about the I-85 corridor. So half of our coverage area there in East Alabama and West Georgia will be under the gun for the possibility of severe weather Monday night into Tuesday. A lot of graphics to show you. So here we go. Severe storm possibilities. This is 10 p.m. Monday through 2 p.m. Tuesday. And you'll see the best chance there is basically along and west of I-65 and along and south of I-85. Now, that does get Elmore, gets southern Coosa, central and southern Tallapoosa. It gets the southern portion of Chambers, all of Lee County, and then in Georgia, pretty much Harris County, maybe southern Troup. And you can see the timing there. We think West Alabama, 10 p.m. through 6 a.m., on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Monday night through 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. And then Central Alabama, 2 a.m. through 10 a.m. And then over on the eastern side of the state, again, basically I-85 and south, we're talking 6 a.m. through 2 p.m. For that severe weather threat. Now let's look at a couple of different graphics. Here is the severe thunderstorm risk for Monday night. This is for Monday and Monday night. And you'll see that the risk is pretty much confined to West Alabama on Monday and Monday night. Then as we look ahead for the risk on Tuesday and Tuesday night, you see that it moves on over to the east, and again, basically along and south of the I-65 and I-85 corridor. That's where the best chance of severe thunderstorm activity will be, and it's going to be a limited risk. This is not going to be a significant outbreak of severe weather. Now, you'll notice you folks up there in Clay, Randolph, even up into Cleburne, Calhoun, Talladega, you're not covered under this at all. That doesn't mean that we can't have a strong thunderstorm up there. We certainly can. We're just showing you that the best chance for severe thunderstorm activity Tuesday into Tuesday night will be in that area there that you see in yellow. Folks, this is why you got to know how to find yourself on a map. I know a lot of schools don't teach this anymore. It's called geography. It's one of the basic learning fundamentals we all should have here, but for some reason we don't teach it in school anymore. I know some of you do, and I appreciate those that do. But you got to know where you're at on the map, because that's how we teach all of this stuff. That's the only way we can show it to you. So if you're in yellow, you stand a better chance, though it's going to be a limited chance, of strong to severe thunderstorms Tuesday into Tuesday night. Several more graphics to show you right quick. Then we look at the tornado risk, and there will be a tornado risk with this storm system. It's going to be a very strong system. But the tornado risk, we believe, on Monday and Monday night will be over in West Alabama, along and west of a line from about Fayette to Tuscaloosa to about Selma. So out there on the I-59, I-20 corridor. And you know, that's Tornado Alley in the state of Alabama, so no big surprise there. That's where the chance will be for tornadoes on Monday into Monday night. Again, it's going to be a limited tornado risk. This is not going to be a major outbreak. And then as we get into Monday night, thunderstorm, this is thunderstorm wind risk. And so those areas in West Alabama stand the best chance for damage from thunderstorm winds. Hail risk, there's not a hail risk with this storm, so we wouldn't anticipate any issues with hail. Looking at lightning, here we go with lightning. Now, this will be on Monday and Monday night. The areas in yellow is a limited risk for lightning, and you can see that a good chunk of East Alabama is covered under that limited risk. And then the better chance for strong lightning will be back over in West Alabama from Tuscaloosa down to Selma and Demopolis. That's going to be the bullseye on this particular system, and that's because of the timing on all of this. If this was coming in, say, mid-morning on Tuesday, the initial push, then we'd have a much different situation. We could be looking at some significant severe weather. But because the main line will be coming in on Monday night into early Tuesday morning, it's going to be the coolest part of the day, so the surface instability will be very low, so we don't anticipate any major severe weather. But there will be strong thunderstorms, and there could be pockets of severe thunderstorms as well as this system moves in. And then looking at Tuesday's risk for lightning, you see that elevated area moves on over into central Alabama, but the entire region could certainly see some lightning on Tuesday into Tuesday night. I think this system's winding down by late Tuesday afternoon, so the bulk of this will be during the day on Tuesday. But you could see some elevated risk for thunder and lightning there in Clanton, Selma, Montgomery, maybe Alexander City, and all the way down into the Troy area. Excessive rainfall. This will be for Monday and Monday night, basically I-65 and west. Limited risk for excessive rainfall. And then as we get into Tuesday, that shifts on over to the east and covers all of the Dr. Don coverage area on Tuesday. Wind risk. This will be Monday and Monday night. Again, a limited wind risk. We're talking winds maybe 25, 30 miles per hour. In some of those thunderstorms, we could see gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And then looking at the wind risk on Tuesday, it's pretty much limited to the higher elevations of East Alabama. That would include up there around Chehaw State Park and up in the northeast, Randolph, and up into southern Cleburne County is where we'd see the best risk, though it will be limited on Tuesday and Tuesday night for high winds. Looking at the tropics this morning, nothing happening out there. Our area that we've been watching for the last 2 weeks down the Caribbean has dissolved. So, nothing happening in the tropics. That's the good news. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Temperature currently 40-41 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Wind out of the north at 1, gusting to 4. Humidity 95%. The barometric pressure 29.99. 40-degree dew point. No rain the past 24 hours. That's going to change. We're probably looking at around 1 inch of rain with this next system that's about to move in. Some locations may get 3/4, other locations may get 1.25 inches, but generally speaking, around 1 inch of rain is anticipated. High temperature yesterday was 71. Sunrise this morning was at 6:14, and the sun sets this evening at 4:39. We're headed for 69 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke, Ashland, Lineville, 69 in Wedowee and Woodland, 68 in Ranburne, 71 over in Alexander City, and we'll top out at 71 in Valley this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. Yeah, one more beautiful day, mostly sunny today with a high temperature around 68. Some of you will make it to 70. It's just going to be a beautiful Sunday. Down to 46 tonight. Then on Monday, we start the day beautiful, just like today. And as we go throughout the day, clouds will slowly be on the increase. And by the time we get to 2, 3, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're going to throw in a 20% chance of a shower. These would be showers that are developing out ahead of the main cold front. Most of Monday looks good. AM clouds giving way to PM rain. 69 will be the high, increasing that chance of rain to about a 70% chance after midnight Monday night. And look at that, 100% chance of rain on Tuesday. It has been a minute since we've had a forecast like this. Showers and thunderstorms will be possible, though I do not anticipate a major outbreak of severe weather. A few rogue, strong to severe thunderstorms will certainly be possible anywhere across East Alabama and West Georgia. All modes of severe weather will be possible, though I think the tornado risk is going to be extremely limited. It's not zero, though. 66 on Tuesday with a rainy, windy, chilly day. 80% chance of rain on Tuesday night, though I think things will start to taper off toward daybreak on Wednesday. We're going to give you a 20% chance of rain early, though I think most of the rain's in Georgia by that time. So we'll say AM showers possible before about 7 a.m. Then we go back to mostly sunny skies by Wednesday afternoon. Good bit cooler, too. 57 will be your high. On Wednesday, just to set the stage for Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, partly sunny skies. It should be a beautiful Thursday. 56 degrees will be the high, a little bit cool. And then the secondary system will move in here Thursday night, but only about a 20% chance of rain. We think this one's going to be moisture limited. And then on Friday, a 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny, 58 on Friday. I think we hold on to about a 10% chance of rain for round 3 Alabama High School Athletic Association playoffs Friday night, and probably about a 20% chance of rain on Saturday for the annual Iron Bowl clash in Auburn. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to let that one go. All right, so looking at the radar this morning, you see what's going on. We have a big mess off in the nation's midsection. Big low-pressure system sitting out there just west of Kansas City. You'll see it right there. And that's your cold front. Wait a minute. Let's take that off. Let's clear that and go with the line. Yeah, let's try that one. All right, there's your cold front right there. All right, so that is going to continue pushing off to the east in that direction, and you see all the rain that's developing out there ahead of it, and that's what's headed for the state of Alabama. These showers and thunderstorms that are forming along that line right there from Oklahoma City down into southern Texas hasn't really filled in just yet, but as we get into this afternoon, you're going to see some mighty big thunderstorms out here around Dallas, back up to Oklahoma City, maybe even down to Houston, and then that will be the area that will slowly move in our direction, and it'll be in here Monday afternoon, Monday night into the day on Tuesday. It's going to kind of slow down when it gets into Alabama and Georgia, so it's going to hang around pretty much all day on Tuesday. Tuesday is not going to be a good day to run to the grocery store to get those last-minute items for Thanksgiving. If you're going to do that, I would do it today or tomorrow. Tuesday is just going to be a messy day across East Alabama and West Georgia. Hey, don't forget to follow us over on Twitter. It's at DSTREN1040. We broadcast all of our weather information on Twitter, just as we do on Facebook, YouTube, and at DrDonWX.com. That's our home on the World Wide Web. Be sure you text the word ALERT to 256-540-8664 so you get that important information from the Randolph County Emergency Management Agency. HyperReach is brought to you by Randolph County Commission. If you own a business and would like to be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, such as Jimmy Stevens of Jimmy Stevens Construction, all you got to do is send me a message on Messenger, and I can have you started before we do our Monday morning weather forecast here on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, Heron's Tree Service, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.